a month ago.
So he doesn't trust you. I mean, he's
No.
he's got to have a tremendous love for you to put up with this. And I mean, I'm sure he wants you to get better. But what else could he do to help you?
Nothing.
It's all you.
You know what I mean? And he's helped created this monster. You know what I mean? And for him to just, I mean, he's told me he doesn't. We would be split up right now if it wasn't for Skylar. You know, my son.
That's a nice name.
Should I not have said the name?
It might not matter. I could probably block it out.
But you know, if it wasn't, and just recently we've thought about it, and we, you know, I don't make him happy. He doesn't make me happy, but he's OCD. He's a narcissist. He's type A personality. He's
Are you guys in love?
No, not at all.
So you're together for the kid or for?
Yeah, and I don't think that's right. I don't think you should stay together for a child.
Right.
Like, you know, I mean, even if we were to have to live in the same house, you know, to have that family unit, but I mean, it's not fair for me to have to deal with him all the time, knowing that he doesn't trust me, knowing that and it's not even not just without the drugs, you know, like I'm just not the person that he wants in his life. And he's told me that plenty of times. But that could also be the verbal abuse, you know. I'm not the woman enough for him, or I don't do what women need to be doing in life. You know, I'm a piece of shit, all that, you know. Nobody will want me ever in my life, ever.
You know, that's not true. You know, if you did clean up,
no,
you'd be a fine human being, and you know, for anyone to have, right? You believe that, right?
I don't know. I've been with him 12 years.
Wow.
12 years, you know, so wow. I don't know what I believe anymore, you know. So yeah, so I told him, when he said, "Is this your?" Mind you, he thinks I've been clean since June. So, you know, when he found in the thing, and he flipped, and I felt, you know, I feel for him. I know, like, I don't have an excuse. I don't have a reason why I have that in my bag. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. Like, you know, what do I say? Like, I could never be like, yeah, I'm still doing it, and I never quit like I told you I did. You know, like, what? I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel right now, and I've always felt, you know, you ask me where did I think I'd be at 29? And it's a weird thing, because when I was younger, maybe 12, 13, my dad died when I was 10, and my mom left me. I was on my own for 3 years, like literally homeless from 11 to 13, 14. And then my mom came back in my life and tried to be a mom again.
Was she a drug addict?
No. Nope. She just met a guy and left me in Florida, and then moved me up here and left me. Anyways, so, and I remember saying, you know, and she put me into Brattleboro. Do you know what that is? In Vermont. It's
a rehab program?
Like a residential for kids, like dual diagnosis type place. And that was because when she came back into my life, she didn't really know how to handle me. You know, not that I was out of control yet
yeah.
at that time. But, you know, she hadn't been a mother for all that time. And to her, smoking weed was like, oh my God, she's smoking weed. I'm going to put her away.
Right.
You know. And
I know some parents bug out about that stuff.
And you know, and I remember saying, like, I don't see a future for myself. And, you know, when I was in these places, and they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, you know, everyone says, oh, I see myself as a doctor, or I see myself as a fighter. I never saw a future for myself, and I could never really explain it. This might sound really weird, I saw a past for myself. I saw myself in, like, other lives. Even as a young kid, I remember living a life that wasn't this one. But I could never see a future, and I never felt an ambition towards anything. So, and even when I had my son, like, they're like, oh my God, that feeling when you have your kid, I never really got that feeling. So part of me felt like I've like I didn't have a soul or something. You know what I mean? And drugs really just helped me not. Why do I not feel like I have a future? Why do I not care? Why do I?
It helps you forget about that.
Yeah, and it's weird. I mean, I know it sounds really weird, but I mean that's what I live with. That's what's inside my head.
You feel worthless?
I do. And you're gonna have me start crying.
Don't cry, please don't cry. Please do.
I mean, I don't feel worthless because I know I have worth. I know my son wouldn't be able to live without me.
Right.
His
I mean,
father
if
doesn't
anything-
take care of him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I have my son's life, and I think that's the one reason I'm still alive is because of him, And that's why I try to keep it such a secret because I don't want anyone to look at me how you're looking at me right now.
Judging.
You know.
Let's stop this person.